I must apologize for chasing you out like that, particularly in the middle of a meal. Not exactly the sort of hospitality we strive for here.
No problem. What was that all about, anyway?
Nothing serious. Some people with whom I've had dealings dropped by unexpectedly.
Ah, so you're working directly for the Empire now?
Gent?
I'm sorry, sir. They insisted on coming out to see what was happening.
I see. No harm done, probably. Not the wisest of risks to take, though.
I'm used to risks. You haven't answered my question.
If I'm not interested in working for the New Republic, I'm certainly not interested in working for the Empire. They have been coming here for the past few weeks to collect Isla Miri. I offered my assistance in helping them safely remove the creatures from their trees.
What did you get in return?
The privilege of watching them work. Giving me that much more information to try and figure out what they wanted with the things.
And what did they want with them?
Information costs money here, Solo.
I see. What'll this Grand Admiral's name cost me?
For the moment, the name's not for sale. Perhaps we'll talk about it later.
Thanks, but I don't think there's gonna be a later. If you don't mind, we'll just say our goodbyes here and get back to the ship.
The Star Destroyer hasn't left orbit yet. Lifting off now would be an open invitation for them to swat you down.
The Falcons outrun Star Destroyers before, but I suppose it wouldn't hurt us to stick around a little longer.
Good. It'll take just a few minutes to get things back together.
Well, while you're doing that, I want to get back to the ship and check on a couple of things.
Very well.
So what did we forget to do back at the Falcon? Nothing. I just thought it'd be a good time to check out those storage sheds. Particularly the one with a prisoner in it. Strange. It's been shot off.
Seem to have gotten lost.
You need to tell your people to put their toys away when they're done. So what's your Grand Admiral got you doing? Slaving or just random kidnappings?
I don't deal in slaves, Solo. Slaves or kidnappings. Never.
What was this one then? An accident? Did he just jump out of the sky?
As a matter of fact, that's nearly the way it happened.
Oh, well, that's a good reason to lock someone up. Who was he?
That information is not for sale.
Perhaps we don't need to buy it. What did you find? This. A bioelectronic power supply? That's right. Just like the kind that would have been put in, say, an artificial hand. Feel free to join the conversation anytime, Karrde.
What do you want me to say? That Luke Skywalker is a prisoner here? Consider it said.
Where is he now?
He escaped in one of my skip ray blast boats, crashing it in the process.
He what?
He's alright. Or at least he was a couple of hours ago. The stormtroopers who went to investigate said both wrecks were deserted.
You don't sound sure of that.
Mara Jade is the one who went after him. She has a certain... well, I mince words. In point of fact, she very much wants to kill him.
Why?
I don't know.
How did he get here?
As I said, purely by accident. No, I take that back. It was Mara. She led us directly to his crippled fighter.
How?
Again, I don't know. The Imperials want Skywalker badly. You'll notice that I didn't give him to them.
Because he escaped first.
He escaped because he was in this shed. And he was in this shed because I didn't want the Imperials stumbling over him during their unannounced visit. You'll also notice that I didn't turn the two of you over to them either.
I want to see Luke's X-Wing.
Have you found them, Captain?
I'm afraid not, sir. Our sensors are unable to penetrate the tree canopy.
What about the pulse transmission we picked up just after sundown?
We were able to confirm that it originated from the approximate location of the crash site, but it was too brief for a precise location. The encrypt is a very strange one. Decrypt is working on it.
It looks like we're at something of a stalemate then, Captain. Well, at least as long as they're in the forest. Have you calculated their likely emergence points?
There's really only one practical choice. A town called Hilliard City on the edge of the forest. It's the only population center for more than 100 kilometers.
Excellent. I want you to detail 3 squads of stormtroopers to set up an observation post there. They're to depart immediately.
Stormtroopers, sir?
Stormtroopers. Better add half a biker scout unit too. And 3 chariot assault vehicles.
Yes, sir.
Karrde lied to us, you see. Whatever that little drama was this afternoon, it was not the pursuit of a common thief. I'd like to know what it actually was.
I don't follow, sir.
It's very simple. The pilot of the chase vehicle never reported in, nor did anyone from Karrde's base communicate with him. We know, as we would have intercepted any such transmissions. No progress reports, no assistance requests, nothing but radio silence. Speculation, Captain.
Whatever it was, they didn't want us knowing about it. Beyond that, I don't know, sir. There could be any number of things they wouldn't want outsiders to know about. They are smugglers, after all.
Agreed. But now consider the additional fact that Karrde refused our invitation to join the search for Skywalker. And the fact this afternoon he implied the search was over. What does that suggest to you, Captain?
You mean that was Skywalker in the skip ray?
An interesting possibility. Unlikely, I'll admit, but still worth following up on.
Yes, sir. Though if we stay more than another day or two, we may have to move back the Sluis Van attack.
We're not moving Sluis Van. Our entire victory campaign begins there, and I'll not have so complex and far-reaching of a schedule altered. Not for Skywalker or anyone else. We'll leave for our rendezvous with the Inexorable as soon as the troops have dropped. 3 squads should be adequate to handle Skywalker. And to handle Karrde, if he turns out to be a traitor.
Karrde?
Join me. The mystery message?
Yeah. What in the world was Mara thinking of?
I don't know. Something clever, though.
Probably. I just hope we're going to be clever enough to decrypt it.
Did Solo and Calrissian get bedded down all right?
They went back to their ship. I don't think they trust us.
Under the circumstances, you could hardly blame them. Maybe pulling Skywalker's computer logs in the morning will help convince them we're on their side.
Are we?
We don't really have a choice. They're our guests.
The Grand Admiral isn't going to be happy.
They're our guests.
Understood. I'd better get back, see if Gent's made any progress on Mara's message.
And after that, you'd better hit the sack. Tomorrow's going to be a busy day.
Reminds me of Endor. Forest always sounds busy at night.
Oh, it's busy. A lot of the animals here are nocturnal, including the Vornskers.
I think R2's picked up something.
No kidding. Awfully good thing we have your droid's sensors along.
Well, I wouldn't have known there was any danger without him. Thank you.
Ugh, forget it.